Let's be honest. Most people wake up to survive the day. They drag themselves out of bed, rush through traffic, and pray for Friday. But what if I told you that the world's top performers, the billionaires, the geniuses, the change makers, all share one powerful secret? They own their mornings. And one man, Robin Sharma, turned that simple truth into a global movement with his book, The 5 a.m. Club, Own Your Morning, Elevate Your Life. This isn't another wake up early cliche. It's a blueprint for building the kind of life most people only dream about, one filled with focus, peace, and unstoppable growth. So grab your tea, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why 5 a.m. isn't just an hour, it's a mindset. Let's dive in. Lesson 1, the morning you own owns the day you live. Sharma says it simply: own your morning, elevate your life. Waking up early isn't about punishment, it's about positioning. At 5 a.m., the world is asleep, distractions are dead, and your mind is sharp. It's a sacred hour for your dreams, before the world asks you to chase theirs. Real-life perspective. Think of it like this. While others are scrolling Instagram, you're sculpting your destiny. You're journaling, working out, planning your goals. And by 8 a.m., while others are still waking up, you're already unstoppable. Lesson 2, the 20-20-20 formula, the ultimate hour of power. The 20-20-20 rule is Sharma's magic formula for the first hour after you wake up. 20 minutes? Move. Exercise to release dopamine and serotonin, your brain's happy chemicals. 20 minutes, reflect, meditate, pray, or write to center your mind. 20 minutes, grow. Read or listen to something that feeds your brain. Real-life perspective. You don't need fancy equipment or a meditation app. Just sneakers, a notebook, and a good mindset. Do it for 30 days straight and watch your energy, mood, and focus skyrocket. Lesson 3. Discipline is more important than motivation. Motivation fades, discipline stays. You won't always feel like waking up early. But discipline means doing it anyway. Every time you win that battle with the bed, you build self-respect, the foundation of true confidence. For example, remember Michael, who wanted to lose weight but kept quitting workouts? Once he started waking up at 5 a.m., he realized discipline wasn't torture, it was freedom. The same applies to your dreams. Lesson 4. The 4 interior empires. Build yourself before you build success. Sharma says success isn't built in boardrooms, it's built inside you. He calls it the 4 interior empires. 1. Mindset, your beliefs. 2. Heartset, your emotional world. 3. Healthset, your physical energy. 4. Soulset, your connection to purpose. Real-life perspective. You can't lead a business with a broken heart or chase goals with an empty soul. True power is being whole inside, because outer success always follows inner strength. Lesson 5. The 66-day rule, how habits become identity. Sharma says it takes 66 days to rewire your brain with a new habit. The journey looks like this. Days 122, you'll hate it. Days 23, 44, you'll tolerate it. Days 45, 66, you'll become it. Real-life perspective. Imagine dragging yourself to the gym for 3 weeks. Then one morning you realize you want to go. That's transformation. The old you dying, the new you waking up. Lesson 6. The twin cycles: push hard, then recover deeply. Most people believe success comes from non-stop hustle, but Sharma flips that idea on its head. He teaches the twin cycles of elite performance, a rhythm of intense focus followed by deliberate rest. In the high excellence cycle, you work deeply, think creatively, and give your all. But then you must enter the deep recovery cycle, where you rest, reflect, and rejuvenate. That balance fuels longevity and prevents burnout. He reminds us that even athletes and artists know when to pull back, because you can't pour from an empty cup. If you skip recovery, your creativity and clarity dry up. True professionals rest as strategically as they work. Everyday view. Take breaks. Go for a walk. Breathe. Your brain isn't a machine. It's an engine that needs oiling. Rest doesn't slow you down, it makes you last longer. Lesson 7. Sleep early, rise strong. You can't wake up like a champion if you sleep like a zombie. Sharma reminds us that a powerful morning actually starts the night before. That means trading late-night scrolling for intentional rest. Blue light, caffeine, and endless YouTube, just one more videos, destroy your brain's recovery system. He calls sleep the golden recovery ritual because it repairs your brain cells, balances your hormones, and sharpens your memory. If you want to perform like a top athlete or thinker, you must treat your sleep like a sacred meeting with your future self. Your evening routine is your launch pad. Dim lights, gratitude journaling, reflection, maybe a bit of silence before bed. That's how you prepare your mind to rise strong at 5 a.m. Not tired, but charged. Simple fix: charge your phone in another room. Read a few pages of a book before bed. You'll wake up feeling like your brain just got an upgrade. Lesson 8: protect your energy like gold. Sharma says energy is your most valuable currency, not time, not money. If your mind is cluttered and your emotions are drained, even 24 hours won't be enough. That's why the early hours of the morning are sacred. Your energy is pure, undisturbed, and full of potential. He advises avoiding energy vampires, those habits or people who drain your focus. Limit digital noise. Guard your mental space. Choose silence over chaos, reflection over reaction. Because everything you do throughout the day, how you think, work, love, or create, flows from the quality of energy you start with. He writes, "A great life is built by protecting small pockets of peace, and that peace is born at 5 a.m. before the world's noise creeps in." Real-life perspective. A man named Tony said once he stopped checking WhatsApp first thing in the morning, his stress levels dropped overnight. His mornings became sacred, and so did his peace. Lesson 9: small wins make big legends. Sharma says greatness isn't built through one big victory, but through thousands of small wins repeated daily. Your morning workout, that single page you read, the 5 minutes of meditation, they compound into a life others will call lucky. Real-life perspective. Remember how a raindrop seems weak alone, but powerful as a storm? Your small habits are those drops. Keep stacking them. Lesson 10: the 5 a.m. club is a choice, not a schedule. Ultimately, this book isn't about waking up early. It's about waking up to life. To stop existing on autopilot and start living intentionally. When you rise before the world, you meet the version of yourself that most people never see, the focused, disciplined, peaceful one. Real-life perspective. You don't need perfection, just presence. Even if you start at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., what matters is carving that sacred time for you. So tell me, what's your biggest challenge in the morning? Is it the snooze button, late night scrolling, or just finding the energy to start? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to hear your story. If this summary woke something up inside you, don't stop here. On the summary shelf, we break down powerful books that help you master your mind and design your best life, one story at a time. So, hit that like, subscribe, and turn on the bell because the next video might just be the one that changes your entire mindset. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your habits. And those habits, they start at 5 a.m.